You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 17th of September. We actually have, like recent days, a few small isolated showers on radar today. So let's go right to the radar. And for those watching on the socials live, it's 3 o'clock on the nose. For those watching later, this was what was happening at 3 o'clock today. And again, you can see relatively small, isolated showers and a few thunderstorms gradually dropping southward over the northern half of the state. These are not lasting especially long, but a few folks did see enough rain to get the pavement wet today, get the ground a little wet. This is certainly not going to help in the drought conditions we have over parts of the state, but hey, we'll take whatever we can get. And of course, once the sun goes down, these things will fade very, very quickly. Peek at some of the heavier showers. Got a pretty good one right on top of Huntsville. In fact, let's look at the high-top view of that, the high-top radar. And it's just coming down. How about that? In fact, that's a pretty good little core right there, just northwest of downtown Huntsville. And there might be a touch of small hail in that thing, but a little bit of thunder and lightning. And again, you can see other scattered showers over the northern part of the state. We'll quickly work our way down to the south. We got some pretty good showers in progress on top of Chehaw State Park, south of Anniston and Oxford. Raining heavily up on the big mountain there. And showers as far south as around Prattville. A little bit of rain falling there, just northwest of Montgomery. But South Alabama, just not much going on down here. That's the radar coming out of Fort Rucker. Things are quiet, and we'll check the radar coming out of Mobile, and things are quiet there. I see one isolated shower up in Sumter County, south of U.S. Highway 80. So, again, nice to see something on radar today. But again, these will fade away. And in coming days, that's going to be the deal. If we see any showers and storms, they should be fairly small and isolated like that. Here's the upper pattern. We have an upper low that continues north and east of the state, and we have a northerly flow aloft. That's the reason the showers are dropping southward today. Visible satellite view for most of the state. The sky partly to mostly sunny, but of course those few showers are about. There's the regional radar composite across the deep south. Temperatures looking this way. We've got mostly upper 80s and low 90s. We have seen that for a while. But again, thankfully, dew points are relatively low, so it's not like the upper 80s and low 90s we see in July and August. Check the watch warning map around the nation. A flash flood watch for parts of Southern California. Other than that, pretty quiet. Got a risk of strong to severe storms later today and tonight from parts of Colorado, New Mexico, into the Great Plains. Tomorrow, a low-end marginal risk over Oklahoma, parts of Missouri and Iowa. And on day 3, which is Friday, no organized severe storms expected across the country. Rain for the next 7 days, and understand every day we'll have the chance of these small isolated showers. But again, to break a long dry spell, that's not exactly what you need, but amount should be light and spotty for the next 7 days. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. And again, we will get the new drought monitor update tomorrow morning. So by this time tomorrow, we'll have the new update there. So in the tropics, we have Gabrielle that is formed out in the central Atlantic. Have a wave that's in the eastern Atlantic. Actually, a couple of waves. This is the wave in the East Atlantic. The Hurricane Center giving this a 20% chance of developing. Most models do really nothing with this. And another wave will likely come off the coast of Africa. And again, just a 20% chance of this developing. It's coming into a region of very dry air, harsh winds, and subsidence, sinking air, and that's not very favorable for hurricane formation. So the one system on the board is Gabrielle. Doesn't look especially healthy. It's got dry air wrapping into the circulation, so it's not going to strengthen rapidly for sure, based on that look. Here's the official track from the Hurricane Center. They bring it up to a minimal hurricane by Sunday morning, bending north. And by Monday morning at 8 o'clock, the wind's 85 miles per hour, southeast of Bermuda. And quite frankly, a lot of the models do not show this thing strengthening into a hurricane. This is clearly on the upper end of the guidance. This thing might remain a tropical storm. It could remain kind of weak and disorganized, quite frankly. And this will certainly not affect the United States. This is the New output from the European global model. All members, all 51, very good, solid agreement. North, then turning east, out into the North Atlantic. No threat to the United States. It might be close to Bermuda by, say, Tuesday of next week. And this is the intensity guidance. And again, many of the members here suggest this thing will not reach hurricane strength. A few do, but again, a pretty good percentage keep this thing a tropical storm. But again, the good news, this will not affect the United States, and those weak waves coming in behind it, the global models just don't do much with them because of a harsh environment. So again, today, same thing. No tropical storms, no hurricanes for the Gulf, at least for the next 7 to 10 days. So model fans, here we go. GFS, 12Z run, 4 o'clock tomorrow. A trough out there across the nation's midsection. Little upper low that was over the middle Atlantic coast beginning to lift out. And again, same type thing here. Many spots will be in the low 90s, and this is the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And again, you can see a few little green specks representing the chance of these isolated showers like we have today. The chance of any one spot getting wet tomorrow, less than 20%. Pretty much the same thing on Friday. Low 90s in many spots with only isolated showers. For the weekend, no change. This is Saturday, and this is Sunday. Highs 90 to 94, partly to mostly sunny. A shower possible, yes, but not many of them. So let's go to next week. Monday looks the same, and then Tuesday, moisture begins to feed in here from the east, and let's go to a week from today. This is Wednesday the 24th. Got an upper low that's located west of Des Moines. And some evidence that we just might see an increase in the number of showers and storms toward the middle of next week. Of course, the old saying is this: you don't forecast rain in the middle of a drought. And we'll believe that when we see it if the consistency is good. But I still don't think the pattern favors a really big widespread rain event. But just maybe we'll see an increase in showers and storms about a week from today. This is out 10 days, Saturday, September 27th. Troughing over the northeastern states, and evidence we'll see a few spotty showers about, but again, no sign of any really big, soaking, widespread rain for the next 10 days or so. This is out 15 days. This is coming off the European ensemble. We're looking for the green line there, and it's up there between 1.5 and 2 inches, and this is valid through the 2nd of October. So just maybe beyond 10 days, we'll start to see a better rain opportunity. Temperatures will likely stay at or over 90 through the weekend, and then next week, highs drop back in the mid to upper 80s, lows across the board in the 60s. And just in, long-range guidance, September 25th through October 1st. Still in the red. Temperatures above average if this verifies, cooler than average back in the western states. Hey, we got to roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam video. What a crowd. Love it. Had a gym full today at Curry Elementary School in Walker County, home of the Yellow Jackets. Oh, man, we had a good session today talking about the science of weather. Let me tell you what, I'm going to look good in that shirt. That's a good-looking shirt right there. It just speaks to me. I like that a lot. Got a Curry shirt and a hat, but it was a great time today. Talked about weather instruments. We talked about how we forecast the weather. Talked about weather balloons. We talked about thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, much more. Great school, great teachers, good time today. So again, to all of these students and the teachers at Curry Elementary School in Walker County, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You guys know you're looking good. So one more time, we're back to the radar. This is at 3:08. And again, you can see these spotty, isolated showers and a few thunderstorms coming down through parts of North Alabama. Huntsville getting a good downpour. That's the largest city with rain falling at this hour. Of course, many spots, most locations without a drop. But again, a few lucky souls are getting some rain today, which we all need. All right. Again, great time today in Curry. Tomorrow I will be in... Well, first off, tomorrow I got a session with Alabama Connections Academy. That's an online program. I'll be in Rainbow City at Rainbow Presbyterian Church for the senior adults there. Tomorrow night I will be at Huntington College in Montgomery to speak to the students. Friday morning, Vinemont Middle School, Cullman County. And then Saturday it's a book signing. We're going to be at Maple Avenue Coffee in Trussville. And we are looking forward to that. This will be a good time. We're going to be there between 12 noon and 2 o'clock. on Saturday. If you've never been to one of these things, we have a great time. We have all the weather shirts, T-shirts that are great fun. If you know anybody in your family likes weather, do some Christmas shopping. Come on, Christmas will be here before you know it. We'll have all of our children's books, including the newest one, Who Wants to Be a Meteorologist, for kids that might want to do what I've done for all these years, and much more. So Maple Avenue Coffee House in Trussville, noon to 2 on Saturday. Hope to see many of you there. Don't forget you can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News. And don't forget you can catch my forecast daily on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday evening, and God bless.